Hey y'all, this is your girl Mika, Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance, here live to do an all signs reading. In this video, we're going to look and see in each individual sign who wants to talk to you right now in this moment. What is their intentions? What do they want? Why do they want to talk to you? I got all the answers and more. So be sure that you go ahead and stay tuned for your individual sign. Keep in mind, though, that time is fluid in tarot. So these messages could resonate for your past, present, or future. Also, in these readings, the roles could be reversed. So please only take the messages that are for you and leave the rest. Because this is an all signs reading, I encourage you to check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs because you never know. There could be some messages in those natal chart placements just for you. If you're watching live, don't hesitate to say hello in the chat. I love to interact with those beautiful souls watching live. And if you resonate with any portion of today's reading, be sure you hit the like button. Make sure that you also leave a comment if you're watching the recording. So that way we can connect and I can know that these messages are, in fact, just for you. If you would like for me to connect with you on a more intimate level, you can always book a personal session with me at my website, MikaDivineSpiritualGuidance.com. I'm very reasonably priced, and most and pretty much all of my clients have taken something away from that personal session. So if you are someone watching that's been eager to book that personal reading, the link is down in the description box below. And if you're watching live, it's also in that pinned comment. All right, let's go ahead and get started. First, we're going to start off with Aries. Do we have any Aries here? Aries, Aries. Do keep in mind that when we do this reading today, it can resonate for new love, past love, whoever is just like energetically eager to talk to you. We're just going to read for that person. Okay. So keep an open mind, collective, because I know we're going to have somebody in the comments saying, look, Mika, I don't want to hear about this person, that person. I'm just the messenger. I'm just the messenger, y'all. Do not beat me up in the comments. Do not beat me up in the comments because you will get blocked. Hey, Neki, how you doing? That's Nietzsche Sketch. How you doing? Kim, hey girl. Happy Friday. Oh, you're so sweet. She says, I'm looking good today. Thank you. She said, how you doing? Listen, today has been a great day. It's been a busy day, but Kim, you're going to be so proud of me. I took me a nap, a nice little nap, and I ended up doing a video call session with a client. And so I thought, what better way to get on and do this random all signs reading with you all? Because we're due for one. We haven't done our all signs reading in a very long time, right? It just feels like it's been forever. So I'm like, let's go ahead and do an all signs reading since I have a little bit of energy going on here. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you to all the beautiful souls that have hit the like button and are here watching. Okay, let's do this, Aries. I know, right? I'm glad too. I'm still a little tired, but I'm better. I'm doing better. Yes. All right, let's do this. For those just now coming on, be sure you guys check out the live chat. I'm going to keep you guys in the loop of which sign we're currently on. I encourage again you guys to stay on, check out that Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign because you definitely know there could be some messages in those readings for you. All right, let's go ahead and get started with the reading, Aries. Let's do this. Hey, Ramira, how you doing? Is it raining right now? I don't know. It feels like it is, but I don't think it is. All right, let's do this, Aries. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who is the person that wants to talk to Aries Right now, in this moment, we have the Hermit, the Tower, the Fool in the reverse. Underneath the deck, the King of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Queen of Pentacles. This is definitely someone that's not really showing up in a way to make you even know that they're dying to reach out to you. Instead, it's someone that's kind of sitting back in hermit mode, really sitting back and contemplating about some type of breakup, chaotic situation, disagreement, argument, or something of that nature that was a big tower moment in their connection with you. So deep down, they would love to extend an apology, extend an offer, say, hey, Aries, hey, sexy Aries, what up, what up? But the problem is, they got to think about it first. This person could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, a Scorpio, or an Aquarius, or could have that predominantly in their natal chart placement. Doesn't have to be. I'm hearing this person thinking about changing their toxic ways. How can I change the toxic? How can I tame the urge? I just got to do it. I think you're tired of the toxic, Aries. That's the problem. You're just tired of it. For some of you, this person could be someone that is not in control of their life. Their life is out of control. So they're trying to get control before they come towards you. That's what they're thinking about. Because that's the only way that they feel, because their feelings are valid, that they feel they can turn things around in their favor. But there's always a risk. So if they do reach out, they're going to go with the flow. Mhm. They're going to go with the flow. Anything to get your attention at this point. They're desperate. Huh. Now, you, Aries, you're not really feeling this person. You feel like, what's the point when you don't feel the way you used to about this person? I think what did it for you was it took them too long. Even now, it's taking them way too long to just do the right thing. Yeah, if this is your reading, Aries, I want you to just go ahead and drop a heart in the chat or in the comments. Was this somebody that just took forever to do the right thing? That's what I feel like, Aries. This was somebody that took forever to do the right thing. And they know that. That's why they're like, okay, I probably got to change it up a little bit. But you don't want to fight that battle anymore with them. Like, you're tired of the games. You feel like even if this person does change, Mika, this person is going to end up going right back to their toxic ways. And at this point, it feels like a game to you, like they're insulting your intelligence. And you ain't got time for that. Tired. So you don't see this relationship going anywhere. You're not checking for them. You're just not. So what is this person intending to do next? Again, contemplate, think about getting back with you. What can I do? What can I say? Hmm. I know I may have acted a little bit foolish. I probably said some things I probably shouldn't have said, but I can really see myself with Aries. I can really see that. But how can I get Aries to let me come back? You know, this person has a lot of heart. Because I can definitely see if you're watching this and this is your story, you're tired. Like you're not checking on them. You don't want it. You're just not emotionally attached anymore. You're not into this. A lot of you guys I'm hearing are starting to date other people or in another relationship. So I think there's other things or other people that have your interests. You're not checking on this. Like this is beneath you at this point. But they're thinking about you for sure. And again, with the Two of Wands, they're trying to decide, what's the right move? What's the next move when it comes to Aries? So that's what I have for you. Let me know if it resonates, Aries. That's your reading. We're going to do Taurus next. Aries, Amira says, I'm losing my attachment threads now. Not the attachment threads, girl. Yes, the attachment threads are gone. You done moved on with your life. Well, you blocking and deleting in 2026. Hey, Tanny. Do we have any Tauruses? Taurus. Any Tauruses in the building? Where you at? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. You're up next. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who wants to talk to Taurus romantically in love and romance? Who wants to talk to Taurus right now in this moment? Eight of Swords in the reverse. The Five of Wands. Temperance. Underneath the deck, we have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. And we have the Two of Pentacles. You could be connecting to a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Whoever this person is, or you can be in their sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign, or yours. Whoever this person is, I think they don't want to make the wrong move, but they have a desire to make things right. I feel like this is someone who has a lot of passion for you, but yet a bit of an overthinker. Yeah. They go back and forth trying to decide what are they going to do? What are they going to do? Because in the past, they mishandled you, misjudged you, and they want to apologize and manifest a new beginning. Just really heal things with a star here. Let's get back to a better space. Please forgive me. Let's try to get back to when things were good. But they're not so sure that they can accomplish this task. They're not so sure. With the Chariot in reverse, that's what's holding them back. They try to be patient, to wait on you to reach out to them. They tried their best to see if you're going to chase them, but it doesn't look like that happened. And it makes them sad. I thought Taurus loved me. I thought Taurus was going to be a ride or die. I thought Taurus was going to hold me down, be a hold me down. That's what I thought. Only to find out they played themselves. With the Judgment in the reverse to the Ace of Cups, this is someone that went about this relationship totally wrong. They kind of regret how they played the relationship. Like they wish they can run that back, like run that whole relationship back. Can we run that back one more time? Let's run that back one more time because I did that wrong. I thought because you're not giving them attention. You're not pressed, you're not stressed, you can care less. And they like, I thought Taurus was gonna be desperate. I thought Taurus was gonna check on me. You're not even gonna see if I'm alive, if I'm okay. Dang, homie. That's how this person feels. You're frustrated, Taurus, because you need more. You need to see results. This person didn't give you results, they gave you breadcrumbs. So, as a result, you're very hesitant. For a lot of you, you're like, I'm not doing this, Mika, at all. But a lot of you are very hesitant to entertaining this because there is something significant about this cycle being an ongoing battle with the Five of Wands. You just don't get cooperation whatsoever from this person. You don't get a teammate. You look at this person more of an enemy than an ally. And that's a shame when you guys are supposed to be together. So they broke your heart. Some of y'all, due to a third party. That's why you guys broke up. Others of you, it just was, they never really prioritized the relationship. And thus, it never grew or blossomed. Mm. So it's a lot of pain associated with this person betraying you, possibly due to a third party, or like I say, not prioritizing you. Yeah. Dory says, yep, he betrayed me. Yeah. And I hate that for you, Taurus, because it really tells me that with this Five of Wands, that you were really trying to work with this person. You were trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. You were really trying to get there to that level of commitment and love and do things the right way. And they just kind of threw it all away. They're bad. They're bad. Again, fire sign energy. We got Cancer here. We got Libra. We have Aquarius, Leo, and air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. All right. That's what I got. This person can be in any of those signs or more. Just, take it as it resonates. We got Geminis coming up next. Don't forget, you guys, to like the video at any portion of the video if you're enjoying the reading thus far. I hope you guys are. I really do. Of course, I can't control the messages that come through. So, obviously, a lot of you guys that have somebody that's eager to talk to you is people you're familiar with. But who knows? Things may turn around for Gemini. All right. So thank you to the Tauruses so much for coming on to the live, giving your insight and input. Be sure y'all stay around for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. We have Rochelle here, who's a Gemini. You're welcome, Dory. Nietzsche. Nietzsche Sketch, who is a Gemini. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Geminis. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Gemini. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Who is the person that wants to talk to Gemini in love and romance right now in this moment? We have the Fool. Thank you, Rochelle, for the ice cream sundae. I love ice cream, by the way. Six of Pentacles. The Seven of Wands. Underneath the deck, we have the Moon and the King of Cups in the reverse. One more. All right, Page of Swords. Okay. All right. I see what's going on here. They want a fresh new start, or this could be someone that's new. So for some of you Geminis, this is a new person that you're meeting. Yay. Or this is someone who wants a fresh new start. I think what's really like holding this person back is because they need information. They need to know. So before they can give like their whole heart, all of their emotions, all their feels, they got to see where you at with it. Do you like me? Do you even care, Gemini? That's what this person is saying. Does Gemini even like me? Does Gemini even care? Before I even give my heart to Gemini and present myself this beautiful, loving relationship. So, creating and manifesting the type of relationship that they want to have with you is going to take time. It's going to take time. This could be a fellow air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But this is someone who's just really like very slow moving. I'm not getting a lot of fire, even though I see fire. I'm getting someone that's like a slow mover, a thinker, a processor, someone that just kind of thinks more of a practical approach. What is practical? So let me just talk to Gemini, get to know Gemini. One of the biggest issues this person has is an abandonment wound. So they like to be in the loop to know where people stand with them before they give their all, because the likelihood of you possibly leaving is always sitting in the back of their mind. So very insecure. I'm already picking that up. It's the lack of reciprocity for you. You need more. You need more effort. And it's hard for you to understand why this person isn't showing up. And these are all the reasons why. So, you know, this is your reading because whoever this new person is or past person that's holding back, it's because they're really struggling, Gemini, with surrendering and being vulnerable and open. They move like walking on eggshells. And you don't like that. Yeah, you're like, listen, if you want me, come get me. If you want to be here, come get this. We ain't got time to be sitting around overthinking and plotting and trying to see what we go. Just come on. That's what Gemini says. You know, you don't want to be a part of a karmic experience. You've been trying to separate from people or things in your life recently that have been causing you a lot of pain. So you don't want to repeat another cycle of pain. You just want someone to come in and show up and do the right thing. So you're going to eventually kind of fall back and you're going to match they gangster. They not coming through. So you said, "Tuh, deuces, I'm not coming through either." You may break up with this person, or some of you guys have broken up with this person because they're not giving you what you need. And you don't want to waste your time with nobody. You need this person to come through harder than that. For some of you, again, this could be a new person that's not coming through on for you, or this could be a past person that you recently experienced something with like this and you're just over it. Okay. But they do want to talk to you. It's like they want to still communicate with you. What are their intentions? Like what do they got to say? That they're really trying their best to detach from what they know no longer serves them. But then there's a part of them too that knows the longer they stay away from you, the likelihood of you getting away is higher. So they got to get off of their behind and do something about it. And that's kind of what they're thinking. Like, okay, I really want to talk to Gemini to redeem myself and let them know, like, I don't want to lose them, but I'm working on myself. I'm getting this is just somebody that's really working on some deep internal issues within them, some insecurities, abandonment wounds, things like that. Yeah. Some of them could also have tried to revisit their ex or try to get in a relationship with somebody else from their past. Um, and it flopped. I don't know. What is this? Ace of Wands. Yeah. Um, it could be their ex or it could be you. You could be the ex. So take it as it resonates. If it's new or old, I'm not sure. For a lot of you, it may be old. For some of you guys, it may be new. But whoever this person is, they got so many issues of fear, insecurities. I don't know. I don't know. Like they just need to come with it. And I agree with you, Gemini. You either with it or you're not. That's it. And that's where you are with it. And you just need them to show up. Let's see if this person reaches out, will Gemini give them another chance? Not interested. That's what you're saying. Not interested. They deserve to talk to themselves. It's a no. It's a no for Gemini. Nietzsche says, "Yep, it's a no for me." There you go. That's a confirmation. You ain't got time for it. I'm telling you, you're cutthroat with it, Gemini. You either with it or you're not, and that's it, and that's all. I don't blame you. All right, cancers are next. I think that's fair, though. I think you have moments in your dating experience where you come across people that you just know are just not your match. And I love the fact that Gemini is honoring your standard and boundary and just saying, absolutely not. That takes strength. So, hats off to you, Gemini. Cancers are next. You're welcome. You're welcome, Gemini. Do we have any cancers in the building? Where you at? Nietzsche said, Mika done taught me better than that. I heard that, girl. Telling you, nobody got time. Who got time to be sitting up here waiting for folks to figure out what they're going to do with their life? It's a no. It's a no for Gemini. It's a no. It's a no. Deuces. Oh, boy. Rubio is in the building. Kimberly says all the readings are my situation. Hey, you never know. It could be. Energetically, sometimes when you click on and watch a really good reader, a lot of stuff does hit. And I tell people all the time, just sitting around and just listening to my video, sometimes you can walk away learning something unique or something exciting um, about something you can do or be inspired. You know, we're more than just reading cards on this channel. We're about shaking and moving. We're about spiritual evolution, growth. And in my journey, my mission, my gift is all about uplifting the collective. So thank you guys so much who are hanging out with us, just listening in. Those of you that are new, be sure y'all hit the like button, like the video, subscribe, all that jazz. Let's do this, Cancer. Nietzsche says, Mika, you taught me a lot about self-worth and boundaries. Thank you. You're welcome. Yes. Yes. That's what I'm talking about, girl. Yes. And it's so worth it. You feel so much better when you get to that space of spiritual evolution. You feel so much stronger. Yes, you do. So God bless you. Thank you for sharing that with us. Cancers, let's do it. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who is the person that would love to talk to Cancer right now in this moment? In love and romance, we have the Page of Cups in the reverse, the Hierophant, the Seven of Wands in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have the Fool in the reverse and the Eight of Swords. This is someone who doesn't just want to talk to you, but this is someone who needs you. Yeah. I'm getting a very strong attachment this person has to people, to energies, to others. They can't stand still on their own. They have to thrive off of connecting to someone with the Page of Cups in reverse. This is someone who's very spiritually unevolved, and they really try their best to find people that can make them feel better about themselves, that can uplift them, that can motivate them, that can inspire them, that can make their life just a little bit less hectic and chaotic. One of their biggest fears, though, is rejection. They don't want to feel you rejecting them. So they hold back. And the more they hold back and they think about reaching out to you, telling you how much they miss you and love you and want to be with you, it's so much fear that overrides the desire. If this person were to come towards you, they have a way about being very charming, very Casanova, playette, player. You know what I'm saying? No matter the gender, male or female, they know how to get you to just drop that guard and be like, ooh, I like that. Right. But it's a tactic. I repeat, it's a tactic to get you wound up in feeling like you have to be a part of that experience to feel loved. But it's not genuine love. It's a illusion. It's like an actor or an actress that makes you believe they're all lovey-dovey, they're all into you. What they're actually doing, Cancer, is this person is trying to get you to pour more into them. So they come off very lovey-dovey to get you to keep giving, keep feeding their ego, keep feeding them love, keep feeding them support. And when they don't get that anymore, then they start feeling some kind of way. I think when you're talking about someone like this, over time, they can't help themselves but to try to reach out to you because they need that supply. So it's going to happen very randomly, them wanting to have that vibe, that energy from you. They're hoping that you're receptive to this, open to considering a relationship, feeling like you're someone that's very attractive, very beautiful. But I also feel like for some of you, this person could be involved with someone else. Yeah, they could be talking to someone else or dealing with someone else behind the scenes. Like I said, this person can't be alone. So don't get it twisted, Cancer. If this person is away from you, they're still connected to someone else. They're very codependent. Okay. There is a strong energy pull and a strong energy hold this person has on you. And it's not because you're naive or gullible. I think it just has a lot to do with genuine attraction and love. So I'm getting you considering taking action towards this person under the conditions that they're going to change and commit to you. So I'm getting you say, we'll see, but I need to see them actually show up in a different way because in the past, they weren't being very fair. And you want the pain to go away. You just want them to do right by you. You don't want the betrayal. For some of you guys, you don't want the third party. If you know about a third party, you just don't want this person in this particular circumstance with you doing the same stuff that they've been doing. They got to release all of that if they want to come back. That's what you're saying. So, what is this person's intentions moving forward then with Cancer? Ace of Wands in the reverse and the Hermit. They're still thinking about their next move. They really want to talk to you. They really want all these things. They really need you, but they need more time to think and process if it's worth going back. I think what's holding them back is rejection. They really don't want to be rejected. Like in their mind, if I go towards Cancer right now, there's a strong possibility Cancer will just say, absolutely not. I don't want to deal with you. And if that happens, that's going to really bruise their ego, their fragile ego, because it took a lot of strength for them to reach out to you. But if you give them a chance, oh boy, here they come. Putting on the front, putting on the facade, Mr. Charmer, Mrs. Charmette. Being manipulative. You can't make this stuff up. The Magician in reverse. Can't make it up. If I were to be completely honest with you, this person has a lot of underlining issues with being authentic. And this has led them into being very immature, very clingy, very much searching for supply. They've got to learn how to stand on their own. They got to learn how to heal. They got to learn how to be a solid partner. These are the things you want to see, but Cancer Collective, they are not equipped to be there with the Magician in reverse. Yeah. They feel like because they know they're not, it's always a risk. They're going to be rejected because they know they can't change. They know they can't change Cancer. They don't know how. That's why they've been stuck in this very low vibrational codependent energy. And you feel like more of a parent or a caretaker or somebody that's always giving, giving, giving and getting nothing in return. That's not a relationship. So just keep that in mind. Of course, you can do whatever you want to do, but just know this person has a lot of things they need to work through in order to get to the level of becoming the man or woman that you want to see. Okay. They could be a Taurus. They can be a Pisces, an Aries, Leo, Sag. I also got Aquarius. All right. And Cancer. Influence Rubio says right on the money, Mika. They are very codependent. There you go. Kimberly says he needs to learn how to be by himself. He needs to heal his insecurities. Absolutely. Yeah, people like that, seriously, I agree, Kim. They gotta really do the work. Like I tell people that are dating others, be mindful of the journey the other person is on. You're not their therapist, you're not their mama, you're not their daddy, you're not their caretaker, you are just their partner. You're just their romantic partner. That's it. It is not your job to be all the things that they need because you're just there to be in a relationship. That's your role. If they need therapy, they need to get a therapist. If they got mental health issues, they need to go get help. They got drugs for that to get their mind stabilized. If they are very much needing to get their life together because they're not strong and independent, then they need to not be in a relationship with you because they're going to drain you and bring you down and feed off of you. And absolutely not. It's not your job to take care of a grown individual ever. Never. Especially a man, ladies. Grown man. You taking care of a grown man? Red flag. Pisces says totally reversed reading for Pisces as 7I, 100% reverse reading. Yeah, and it can happen. If you're a cross watcher, it can definitely be your story. Definitely could be your story. All right, Cancer, hang in there, stay strong. You got this, you got this. Leo, you are next. Mighty, mighty Leos. Where you at? Any mighty, mighty Leos. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Let's do this. Hey, Sharon. Represent for Team Leo. Enlightened Warrior. He's a Leo sun. Good to see you guys here. Miss DF, hello. Spirit, tell me a little bit about mighty, mighty Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who is the person that wants to talk to Leo in love and romance right now in this moment? All right. We have the 10 of Swords in the reverse, the 8 of Swords in the reverse, the 7 of Wands. Underneath the deck, we have the Hermit and the Queen of Cups in the reverse. This is someone who feels like you and them are really struggling right now. And they feel like you don't love them anymore. Yeah, they feel like you look at them as the enemy. And they want to kind of move past the drama and they want to talk about really locking it down. I know, Leo, I wasn't a good man or a good woman, but I would really love to talk to you about being in a serious relationship. I know, I wasn't doing right by you before. I get it. Okay, let's move past all that. Let's move on. Hmm. I think there's a fear that they're going to be met with you saying, "Excuse me, now you want to come and talk to me after all you've done to me? Do you not know who I am? I am a Leo, okay? I'm just saying, you are. I don't know what to tell them. They forgot who you are, Leo. So they feel like you're pissed off. That's fair. And that's what's been holding them back. The fact you're going to cuss them out, let them know what it is and what it ain't, hold them accountable, as you should. Of course, you're not that dramatic. Somebody in the comments say, hold on, Mika, I ain't that dramatic, but I am. Yeah, on the inside, you kind of like, yeah, I am that girl. I am that guy. Like the audacity of it all. And if you're new to the channel, just know I'm a little extra sometimes. It's just entertainment. Just go along with it. It's entertainment value. What I'm finding quite interesting about this person is they want a relationship with you under the condition that they not necessarily fully commit, get married, um, have something traditional with you. It's something like that going on with this person. It's something really weird with this person. Yeah, like whatever you're expecting them to do, the conversations you have with this person, how they need to show up and be fair and do this, do that, da 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 da. That's not really what they want to do. And that's why you pissed. And that's why they hold them back because they know they can't give you what you're asking for. They're not equipped. I mean, they are, but they don't want to. There's a difference between a person that wants to do the right thing and commit and not be a player, or someone that commits and builds, versus someone who's saying, "Oh, well, excuse. I don't know. Ah." So you're tired. This person gives you a headache, and you're tired of having a headache at this point because every time that you have tried to invest, build, give to this relationship, it interferes with your peace. So you're on a mission to go find people that give you peace. There you go, Leo. Where they at? Where is my peace at? Some of you guys could be dating around or looking for new suitors. I mean, anywhere but here. That's what I'm getting you saying. Anywhere but here. That's the action you're taking right now. So energetically, this person feels it. They feel the disconnect. They feel you moving on. They feel the resentment, anger you feel, or the frustration you feel with how this relationship has gone thus far. What are they going to do next? Yeah, they want to manifest. Like it's almost like they think of the idea of having a relationship, but then it's like once they want to manifest it, they don't do the work to create it. Does that make sense? I'm thinking of what my life would be like to be with Leo, to be married to Leo, to settle down with Leo. But then at the same time, that means I got to let go of X, Y, and Z. And I don't know if I want to do all that. I don't know if I want to make them sacrifices. That's the problem there. So with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Ace of Wands, this person is really just wanting a lot of benefits with very little effort. And here we go. It leads to a lot of conflicts, fights, disagreements, issues between you two because of this. It's just not a fair relationship. So, yeah. Until this person is willing to give you what you need, as a fixed sign Leo, you mean business. You ain't got time for the games. It is what it is. It either is or it isn't. Then guess what? They can kick rocks with sandals on. That's how you feel about it. And they know that. That's why they're fighting this battle within themselves to say, what should I do? What should I do? I don't want to feel this way without Leo, but at the same time, I just don't want to have to make sacrifice. This person could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. A lot of earth here too, and fixed sign. It's everybody here, y'all. Fixed sign, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Earth, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. All right. Yep. Sharon says at this point, they can keep it stepping. They can keep on stepping. I'm just saying, because nobody got time for this. Like, you either want it or you don't. And when you're in an experience with someone who is saying one thing but doing another, you get tired of living on the hopes and the dreams. And I think for a lot of you Leos, that's what happened. You got caught up in this web of illusions because this person knows, like, they hear you loud and clear. They know what you want, but they're in a energy of like, I don't know if I want to make all those sacrifices just yet. Okay, well, bye. Okay, bye. Boy, bye. Girl, bye. But they want to talk to you. They just a little scared. Virgo. Virgo, Virgo. Where you at? Any Virgos here? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Hey, Chris. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Albert. How you doing? Cat is here representing for Team Virgo. Let's do this. Jennifer's here too. Hey, Queenie. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who is the person that wants to talk to Virgo in love and romance right now in this moment? Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups in the reverse, the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Underneath the deck, we have Justice and the Ace of Wands in the reverse with the Ten of Swords. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting because I'm getting this person waited too late to decide that you are someone that they really want to be with. They waited just a little bit too late with the Justice and the Ace of Wands in the reverse. And they're devastated. You're rare. You're amazing. They could have given you more than what they have. That's what they're saying. They could have given you commitment, a traditional, loving, committed relationship. But this is an overthinker. They can be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. They can also be a Taurus, a Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, um, Pisces. So they don't want this cycle to be closed for good. They don't. They want to tell you that they can't stop thinking about you. The guilt of losing you has been eating them alive, sleepless nights. And they want to make things right before you run off into the sunset with someone else. See? They're going to try to really consider working their magic to give you more, to be there for you more. I'm noticed with the Queen of Pentacles, also with the Magician to the Six of Pentacles in reverse. This is someone who feels like they need to do more for you. Like they may have been a little bit of like very stingy, or the relationship before was not enough for you. So I really feel like this is someone saying, I could have done better. I could have given more. I could have really shown up for Virgo, because Virgo was just very good to me. But you don't feel the same, Virgo, with the Queen of Cups in reverse. This person kind of broke your heart. And it's very disappointing. No matter how much you were someone that was trying to make this work, you just felt like it wasn't a partnership. It was something, like I said, that felt very forced. So you got tired of forcing a circle into a square. You got tired of forcing this person to see things from your perspective. You got tired of trying to get this person to understand on a deeper spiritual, romantic level who you are and what you're about. I'm getting you were a healer, you're kind, you're empathetic, you were very intuitive. There was a lot of things about you that really wanted to help this person, because they may have been in a bad spot. They may have not had much to bring to the table. But even with the little bit that they had, they just weren't giving enough. And they just want to work on that now. What is this person's intentions moving forward? We have the moon in the reverse and the temperance with the three of swords. Secretly, they've been waiting to hear from you for a very long time. They've been trying to be as patient because they know they screwed up and broke your heart. For some of you guys, they broke your heart due to a third party, or they just prioritize other things or people in their life before you. And they honestly do feel like, Virgo, they could have done things different, but because this is someone who, probably pushed you away or self-sabotage the relationship, they're missing you more than ever. They miss that empathetic nature, that love, the generosity. I think this is someone that has grown to feel very very tied to you. Like, again, you gave off a very supportive energy, and that support really got them through. But they kind of took it for granted, and they hate that. They screwed it up. So that's why they want to talk to you, to just, I guess, extend an olive branch. Please forgive me. They could be a Libra, an Aquarius, Gemini, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Sagittarius. All right. That's what I have for you, Virgo. Let me know if it resonates. Patricia says, love and like Mika. Love your readings. It's always so accurate. I'm a Capricorn, Leo moon, Libra rising. Thank you so much, Patricia, for the feedback. Man, I appreciate that. User JT8K1 says, resonates. I'm a Leo. Told them deuces. Talking about that Leo reading. You told them deuces 1 year ago. Done dollar. LOL. No point to talk. Thank you. Resonates 100%. I'm so glad it resonates with you. Kat says resonates. Thank you. You're very welcome, Virgos. Much love to you, Virgos. I will say, don't lose that generous, beautiful spirit that you have going on in your energy. Just make sure that you're taking the time to give all of that beautiful energy to the right person who values you, who nurtures it, and also gives to you as well. You can't pour from an empty cup, right? You can't give your heart and your love and then you don't get filled up with love too. So it has to come both ways. So I'm sure there was a lesson somewhere in that for you, Virgo, but stay strong. You got this. We're doing Libras next. Cassandra, hey girl, I was looking for you. You missed the Cancer reading, girl. It's okay. I'm sure you'll catch the replay, Cassandra. It's good to see you. Thank you so much for coming and joining us on this Friday evening. Jennifer says, I say to that. Amen. Yes. Libras, you're next. Any Libras here? My fellow air signs, where you at? Yes, Kim. No more one-sided relationships. We done with that. We living that in 2025. This is a new year, new you, new day. We are done with dusties. We're done with narcissists. We're done with people that just want to come and take, rob you of your joy, rob you of your peace, use you for your energy, for your love, for a place to stay. We done with it. We done with it. Seriously though, stay strong, guys. This year feels good. I don't know about you, but 2026 feels like a good year. And I've been working and trying to transform my life in more ways than one as well. So I don't know. This feels like the year of change and growth. Yeah. If you feel like this year has really been a transformative year, I want you to type the word growth into the chat, into the comments. If you feel like you've grown mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, if you feel like there's things that have shifted for the better in your life, type the word growth into the chat. Let me know I'm not alone. Let me know I'm not alone. Kim says, when is the last day of school? Actually, today was our last day of school. For those that don't know, I'm a high school teacher. But yeah, here in Mississippi, today was the last day. Yep. And we have to return back on, well, the first day of school for us is July 30th. July 30th is the first day for the 2026-2027 school year. Crazy, right? Look at all those people saying growth. Yes. And growth is good. Growth is uncomfortable. Growth is different. It's a different vibe. But when I tell you, if you keep on pushing and getting yourself uncomfortable and shifting toward going toward that goal, whether it's the goal of growth in your finances, the goal of growth in your physical, meaning lose weight. That's me. Your goal in growth in being spiritually evolved, in choosing better relationships, in becoming more in tune with yourself and honoring yourself, self love and care. It will be worth it in the end. You got to get uncomfortable. You got to keep going because once you reach that goal, you're going to be like, yes, thank you, Lord. Thank you, universe, for delivering me from evil. For me, thank you for delivering me from evil, from eating all this food. Listen, my members, I may have to actually do a before and after of how much weight I've actually lost. I should show you guys how big I was before I started my weight loss journey and do it after. So be looking out for that, y'all. I may do that. But your girl has calmed down a lot. So I'm still on the journey though. Yes, Kim says no more domestic violence, no more abuse, y'all. Listen, and I'm gonna just say this before we get into Libras. Libra, Be patient with me for just, I gotta say this. If you are watching this video and you have found yourself in a relationship where you're with someone who is abusing you, calling you out of your name, yelling at you, cursing you out, belittling you, physically putting their hands on you, financially abusing and controlling you, mentally manipulating you to keep you confused and stuck, run. Run. Did you hear me? Run. Forrest Gump, track star, track shoes. Run. Run. Not talk about no. Get your purse. Get your purse. Hike it up on that shoulder and get them track shoes on and run up out that door. Lock that food and we'll go about your business. Do you hear me? Because if you do not, you will end up on the next 48. You'll end up on the 5 o'clock news. You'll end up on CNN, ABC News. Hear me. When you are a part of an abusive relationship and you stay, you are indirectly giving that person permission to continue to abuse you. But no, Mika, I mean, he said it was an accident. I mean, he just kind of like, he didn't mean to. He was just getting upset. I mean, well, I mean, I did say some things, ma'am. Would you do that to them? Would you ever do those things to them? Of course not, because you love them. Love is kind. Love is kind. Love is not violence. Love is not abuse. Love is not belittling and hurting. Intentionally hurting you is not kind. That is not love. That is control. That is manipulation. And that right there is causing you to lower your frequency and vibration, to be at their very low demonic level. Because hurt people hurt people. Hurt people hurt people. If that person punches you, they're hurting. And they want you to hurt too. Ah! They've been victims of abuse and trauma. And they haven't dealt with their stuff. So they take it out on you. There is no excuses for allowing, when I say allowing, I really mean that, allowing a man or a woman to abuse you. Because the moment someone shows you who they are, believe them. Someone doesn't accidentally, intentionally harm you. It starts off with, oh, I was just playing, or oh, I'm sorry, I just having a moment. And then it turns to putting you into your grave. And y'all seen the news. It's these people out here that's taking out families. Some of these people are so sick and twisted that they are unaliving their entire families because They are so broken and confused and hurt and have a dark demonic entity. And there is no love you can offer a person that has that dark spirit to fix them. And we want to be fixers and healers and people pleasers. Time's out on that. Get your purse, ma'ams and sirs. Sirs, get your wallet. Ma'ams, get your purse and walk the hell up out that door. And if you are in immediate danger, because some of you guys are dealing with malignant narcissists, are dealing with psychopaths or sociopaths. If you are in immediate danger, you need to call the police and you need to find safety as soon as possible. Do not think about it. If someone does, ladies, if someone puts their hand on you, file a report, police report, and you don't care no more. Because the first time it's a punch. No, first time it's a slap. Then it's a punch. Then it's putting, a weapon in your face. I got to be careful what I say because YouTube be tripping. And then it's unaliving you. And some of them are so cold blooded, it's unaliving you, your kids. You know what I'm saying? All of it. We got to hold these fools, male or female, accountable because men are victims of domestic violence as well. So you have to use your discernment. When you feel like something is off, it's off. And if someone shows you that they're toxic and abusive, you need to run. Not because you don't love them, it's because you love yourself more, that you don't want to be hurt mentally, physically, spiritually, or for some of y'all, physically, like health wise. Because even that mental abuse shows up in a form of you start getting depressed. You start having health issues because your anxiety's high. You start having to take more blood pressure. You start packing on all this weight. For what? For what? Because you just want to have somebody? Really think about that. And this is how you look at all relationships. And this is why I can't wait to start my relationship business. Or I can't wait to start my matchmaking relationship business, y'all, because I feel like with my discernment, with my gifts, I can really shake and move and really find really good people that find matches with really good people. And we need a space like that, a safe space. We really do, because there's a lot of evil out here in this world that people do intentionally to keep you small, to make themselves feel better and powerful and in control. Be careful. Be careful who you fall in love with, because that very person you fall in love with can be the very person to break your heart, rob you of your joy and peace, abuse you, but also, if it's the right person, it can be somebody that inspires you, that motivates you, that's a best friend, that makes you feel mentally, emotionally, and physically safe, that just gets you. You see the difference? We want real, authentic love. The love that feels like a best friend, not the one that feels like paranoia. Am I going to say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing to upset this person? You want to feel safe. So always, always Use your discernment. Get into your word. Get into building a relationship with God. Connecting with what is moral code so you can show up in being more aligned to what God intended you to have in your life. You too have to heal. You too got to get back aligned if this is your story. It's not easy. But when you are at that level of clarity, that toxic person, that narcissist, that evil demonic energy can't touch you because you're divinely protected. They can try, but they're never going to win. You see? But if you let them win, they're going to destroy you. Be careful. We're going to continue the reading with Libra. I will timestamp my TED Talk for the night. If anybody wants to go back and run that tape once again, thank you guys so much, especially to my Libras for being patient. Jamaica says the tarot card winner is Mika. Put your crown on. You speaking truth. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Listen, I do more than just tarot read here. We are about real. This is life. This is transformation. I am here to give you spiritual guidance to keep you woke and aware and get you to the next level to find the love that you actually deserve. The person that God wanted you to be with, not the person that's trying to block your blessings. You see? So hit that subscribe button if you're new here. I would love for you to be a part of our community. We have so many beautiful people here. As you guys can see in the live chat, a lot of people that really enjoy this content. And if you're new here, join along in the fun. Even if you're not a tarot fan, you're definitely going to learn something here. So thank you so much for the love and support. Angela says, Mika is speaking facts. Yes. Yeah, Kim, you got to break the karmic cycle. Going through those domestic violence situations over and over again, there's something within you you've got to really look at, baby. Get some therapy. Okay? Therapy. Nothing's wrong with working on you. Nothing's wrong with getting help because there's some type of generational blockage or systematic behavioral pattern we got to break that keeps having you attract these people back to back. Of course, you can book a reading with Mika. I can be your life coach. I can be your relationship coach, but you may want to really consider a therapist. Seriously, it will probably really change your life. Lokabuchi! Sending you so much love and light to anybody, including my girl Kim and all of the beautiful domestic violence survivors. I am one. I'm a domestic violence survivor. I am. A lot of y'all don't know that. I'm not ready to tell all my stories yet, y'all. I'm getting there. I'm dropping a little nuggets here and there, but I'm a domestic violence survivor. Woohoo! Run. I know what it's like. All right. Hang in there. Stay strong. No, you're not alone, but don't allow yourself to stay small. You deserve only the best. You deserve real love. And love is not pain. Okay? All right. Love y'all. Come on, Libra. Thank you, Libras, for your patience. Lokapucci, I see you paid your subscription. Welcome back to the Soul Tribe. Woohoo! I'm so glad you joined too, because June is going to be a lot of fun. If you're not a member of the channel like my girl Lokapucci, y'all need to come on because I'm going to be giving y'all some behind the scenes content of a very big secret that I'm keeping from the regular collective, and I want you guys to be on that journey with me. So if you are currently not a member of the channel and you want to get some behind the scenes inspiration and in behind the scenes conversations of some things, do join our channel membership. We're just about to finish up our Single and Ready series. It's a 16 episode series for those of you that really want to transform your life and learning how to properly date, how to properly court, identifying the red flags, and even the proper steps to heal in order to be single and ready. So you don't want to miss out on that. That is only exclusive at this time to our channel memberships. To be a member, you hit the join button. It's only $9.99 per month. And of course, being a new member, you get a free complimentary meet and read from your favorite tarot reader. And there's a lot of other cool perks, including 10% off my website, exclusive content, like I just mentioned, including really cool all sign readings, and sometimes I give my members free readings. I do. So you got to be a member of the channel for those free perks. But thank you to all of the subscribers too for supporting me. But a big shout out to our members. Thank you so much for your memberships. And welcome back again, Local Poochie. Here we go, Libra. Y'all been waiting for like 30 minutes. Man. I know y'all like, come on, Mika now. Come on, come on. Okay, I got you. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Libra. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Who is the person that wants to talk to Libra right now in this moment in love and romance? We have the Ace of Cups in the reverse, the Fool in the reverse, the Queen of Cups in the reverse. And underneath the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Wands with the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Whoever this person is, you feel like they're risky business. And I'm going to see why you feel like this is a very risky offer. But it has something to do with them being a bit hesitant as well. I think that's also a turnoff for you, Libra. What you don't know is they're hoping that they can work out things with some type of third party. So that's why I think you are like, what is going on here? Yeah, this third party they're dealing with, they seem to be on the outs with. I think this third party's upset at them for some reason. So they don't really feel like they can offer you a committed relationship, but they do want to entertain it, meaning they do want to talk to you to just kind of see, let's see what's up with Libra. Let's see where this thing can go. Let's see if it can potentially build to something, but I'm not going to extend a relationship offer with the Ace of Cups in reverse. I'm just going to kind of like consider an offer. With the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Wands in reverse, it's going to take a while for this person to choose you because they're trying to decide where they're going to go next with this third party as well. They also are not emotionally available. And it has a lot to do with them experiencing some type of disappointment with this third party. Like, even if this is a new person, Libra, or if this is a past person, whatever your story is, they just aren't ready for anything serious. And so that's why you're getting like the ick. I'm getting you say, ugh, I don't, yeah. Because you know you want a relationship. I'm getting you are somebody, Libra, that wants a relationship with this person. You are interested, but you just feel like it's too risky because you're not feeling it with the sun in reverse. It's 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 hard to be totally satisfied when you don't feel chosen. And even if you may not know what's going on in this person's energy, because I'm sure they're not going to tell you, oh, by the way, I got this other situation behind the scenes that we were on the outs and I'm still trying to decide what I'm going to do with this shorty over here. They're not going to tell you that, but you feel like something's off. And that's something you don't really like. So a lot of you guys ultimately would say, what's the pros and cons? Well, the pros is I can go back to being the single woman or single man Libra that I am and enjoy my singlehood because you seem to be very solid in your energy. You don't seem like you're struggling or desperate. Your energy feels pretty solid, Libra. However, you do want a relationship. So creating this experience with this person would be amazing, but you don't want to be unsatisfied either. So it's like, here we go, Libra being undecisive. You're going like pros and cons, pros and cons. So let's see if I can give you some information. What is this person's intentions moving forward? We have the Chariot in reverse and the Eight of Swords in reverse and the Ace of Wands in reverse. They're going to continue to BS around because they need time to get over whatever issues they had from their past person. They need to totally like let go of it before they can offer you anything. But it seems like in this reading, you would be the gatekeeper. You would be the one to be the ultimate deciding factor. Do you want to stay in this and kind of like being strung along? Because that's what it feels like. Or do you want to honor how you really feel and say, this is not good enough for me? So, yeah, with the Nine of Swords, I think a lot of you Libras are going to feel a little disappointed ultimately because you're going to see this thing play out in the way that I'm saying, or you've already seen it happen. And it's like, man, what the heck? What the heck? It feels like you've been through hell and back and you still are involved with hell and back. So, what this means spiritually is that this just isn't your person. Your person hasn't come yet. If this is past or new, whatever it is, you just need to be patient with the journey and the process. That's all it's saying. Because you don't want to settle for someone that's going to string you along for sure. You definitely don't want to do that. S. Brown says, don't wait for that person to choose you, which may never happen. Correct. And that's what we're dealing with, Libra. Someone who may not ever really choose you. They're just kind of putting you on the roster as a possible choice that they may choose. Mm, all right. They could be an Aquarius, a Pisces, a Leo, a Sagittarius, Aries, Libra, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. All right. We got Scorpios next. Hang in there, Libra. It's a journey. I wish that this person didn't have the third factor, but when you're dealing with someone who's recently out of a breakup or a relationship or a marriage, they have to have that time alone. And I think this is someone that jumped from one relationship to the next, and that's not healthy. Jonica, welcome. I see it. Get them stingers out, Scorpio. Get them stingers out. Your girl is Scorpio rising. I got my stingers out. I'll always be ready, baby. I'll be ready to die. Die. Lex, it's good to see you, Lex. It's been a minute. Hey, boo. Good to see you. All right, Scorpios. Let's see what we got today. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Scorpio. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Who is the person that wants to talk to Scorpio right now in this moment in love and romance? Page of Cups, the Fool, Justice. Underneath the deck, we have the Five of Swords in the reverse and the King of Swords in the reverse with the Knight of Wands. I can't even find the words because, the sarcasm is at an all-time high right now of what I really want to say. And I got to be careful what I say, y'all. I'm going to just put it like this. I'm getting a lot of flirtatious energy from this person to try to make things right with you, but they're on some BS. That's what they're keeping hidden. And Scorpio, you the FBI, the CIA, you can see right between the BS. Yes, you can. I think this is someone who likes drama. This is someone who likes to just play games. And when they feel like they got you in their grasp to get you to give them another chance, it feels like, yeah, I'm winning. Gotta, got them. And they come in out of nowhere. That's why you can read between the lines that they on some BS. Like, why are you on Scorpio's line? Why, my guy? Why, my girl? That's how you feel. Why are you on my line? Why are you trying to DM me? Why are you trying to call me? Why are you trying to get my attention? Why? Oh, so you can come in and play more games. Absolutely. It's all manipulation, y'all. Ooh, who is this? I don't like to use this word, but this person may be a freaking narcissist or something like it. What the hell? They know that this is not going to work, but it's almost like they want to just play with you for just a little bit more just to see them win. It's almost like it's a competition. Since Scorpio want to act brand new, I'ma just act this way. I'ma just play with Scorpio a little. Really? Hmm. Because all they look at you as is a stable option. They'll give you credit for that. You give them a sense of security and stability and possible longevity. Like you are a good catch for that purpose. However, this person is petty as hell. And when you rub them the wrong way, they be out for blood. So with the Two of Cups in the reverse and the Knight of Wands, they're coming in not for a relationship. Like I say, it's almost, I feel like this person just wants to get back at you or play games. Let's ask a little bit more. What is it this person is trying to accomplish with Scorpio here? Attention. You can't make this up, y'all. Six of Wands, because they want to feel important. They want to feel like they're coming in on their high horse, like they got an edge, like they got an edge on you, control of you. Um, yeah, I got Scorpio on lock. Scorpio thought they can hold back from me. Like what? Petty, very petty. And they would have the audacity to be sitting back thinking they were that important that you were going to chase them. And they got tired of waiting because Scorpio's nowhere to be found. So that is the trigger. That is the underlining trigger to make this person feel like, oh, okay, all right, yeah. So Scorpio wanna act like they got balls, like they doing things. Okay, all right. Let me try to go ahead and hit up Scorpio and pretend like I want them back and see who's really the MVP. Okay, Scorpio. I don't know whose reading this is, but they on some BS, man. They on some. If this is your reading, Scorpio, just put a heart in the chat. You ain't even got to tell me you're a Scorpio. Just put a heart in the chat. You could be a cross watcher too. A Scorpio could be doing this to you. You're going to reject this person. You're going to reject them. And I can see a lot of you guys deciding to stop overthinking the situation because for a very long time, because this person played so many freaking games, it kept you a little confused for a very long time to figure out that they were a narcissist, a toxic person, or have a lot of narcissistic traits or qualities. It's like once you started adding up the dots or watching Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance, or some of y'all may have even got a personal reading, Scorpios, and you realize this person playing games. And they are. And so they can choke on a block and delete. Jonica said block and delete. They can choke on that. They can go play with their mama. They can go play with in traffic, but they better not play with Scorpio. Sting, 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 sting. They better not. You're not confidently walking away, Scorpio. Let's be clear. It's not like you have a lot of balls, but you finding the strength because the flesh is weak. But you like, oh, nah, I can't do it, Mika. Not today, Satan. Right? Scorpio. Proceed forward. But you like, but you just don't know. I know. That's why I say proceed. Proceed forward, blocking and deleting. Don't just do it. Don't think about it. Just what is this person's what is this person that you're just moving for? Y'all so funny. Jonica says so true. Listen, Queen of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles. So this person is really going to try to get that empathetic side of you. They want you to be their hero. They want that side of you that is so kind and loving. And, oh, poor baby. Yes, I missed you so much. Yes. They want all of that. That's what they're waiting on, Scorpio. Because you used to be that person. You used to be like, you know what? You get on my nerves, but damn, okay. Or they go in and touching that thigh. Look at your phone, Scorpio. They go in and touching that thigh. The flesh is weak. Touching that arm, touching that boob. Listen, no mercy. No mercy, y'all. Listen, they're really trying to get to work on you. Now, what I'm noticing about this person, and I'm gonna get to Sagittarius in a minute, so just hold tight, my Saggy Wadges. I know you're losing patience. I'm getting there, y'all. I'm getting there. Just hold it. They want you to be the generous person that you used to always be. Where is Scorpio, the generous person? Well, Scorpio got tired, sick and tired of the foolery. They bit the hand that fed them. They took advantage of your love. They mishandled a blessing. So you don't care no more. Sort of. Sort of. I'm done with a Scorpio. That person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Also got Aquarius here and Cancer. Let me know if it resonates. And Pisces. Oh boy. 17S Brown says your reading is spot on. Thank you so much. I hope I made you guys laugh. That was funny. I had to, because listen, in that kind of reading right there, that was pain. If I didn't throw in a little comedy up in there, that was a painful reading. And Scorpios, you guys are my lovey-doveys. Deep down, you feel deeper and deeply. So I hope I, lessened the blow of the news, but made you smile in the same way. So hang in there. Keep your head up. Sagittarius, let's do this. Jonica says, and the idiot said I wasn't patient on him. Exactly. See, that's that mind game stuff right there, Jonica. See how that reverse psychology? You didn't give me enough time. I was trying to do this and that, and I was trying to show you, and you up here gonna leave me, and it's all your fault. See, when people start doing all that, it's your fault, they on some BS. They on some BS. All right, Local Poochie, I'm about to start. Sorry, Saggy Wadgy. I know you like, girl, if you don't come on with these cards. If you don't come on with these cards, I got you, Saggy. I love you, Sagittarius. I got to figure out what my Saggy placements are. I know I got some Saggy in my chart somewhere. Because folks be getting on my last nerve sometimes, too. I'm not even going to hold you. Come on now. Here we go, Saggy. And I like to travel, and I like to move and do stuff. So, yeah, I can see the Saggy in my chart. All right, let's do this, Saggy Wadgy. You see, Miriam says Sag waiting. So you didn't say Sag patiently waiting, because the patience is over. Saggy is over it. Okay, all right, all right. I'm sorry. Don't bite me. Here we go, Saggy. It's all love, y'all. It's all love. Hey, Scarlett. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Sagittarius. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Who is the person that wants to talk to Sagittarius in love and romance right now in this moment? We have the Ace of Swords in the reverse, the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, the Queen of Cups. Underneath the deck, we have the Eight of Cups and the Star with the High Priestess. They don't know how you feel. So they do want to talk to you because they don't know how you feel. They're a little confused if you still care about them, but they know that they love you. They have deep emotion for you. You're someone that was very rare, very unique. But this is someone who pushed you away or walked away from you. Like they self sabotaged the relationship, the very thing that they really loved the most. And now they're like, I don't even know how Saggy feels about me now. Because I don't think you're talking to this person. Yeah, you're showing up as someone that is very closed off. So, in their eyes, when you guys were together, you did a lot for this person. You did a lot for the relationship. You invested a lot. You did a lot. I'm getting a lot of like things surrounding security, money, stability. You provided this experience, but you got the shorter end of the stick, Sagittarius. You didn't feel like it was fair. Let's say, for example, if you guys lived together, you were maybe paying most of the bills and they weren't contributing enough. Or you were doing a lot to preserve and protect the relationship, investing a lot of your time, your effort, your energy, and this person gave you breadcrumbs. It just was not a fair experience. So, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, this tells me that this person kind of misses how kind and generous you were, how you made them feel um, very secure and stable. They're not getting that same experience in their life now. And so they don't know if you would be open to giving them another chance. Because those are the things that I think this person really loves the most about you, Sagittarius. Your generous spirit, your kind nature, you giving them the benefit of the doubt was huge. So instead of taking action the right way, this person wants to take action to try to get control of the situation. They may lie, not be honest with you about who they really are. I think you fell in love, Sagittarius, with the idea that this person could be an emperor or an empress because that's the lies that they sold you. Meaning you thought this was hubby or wifey material or somebody you can build a life with, only to figure out that it was a lie. They're a fake, a phony, a fraud. They're not a real emperor or an empress. They're not someone you can build with because they are not living up to the expectation. That is something that disappointed you more than ever. The future faking, the false promises, the breadcrumbs that kept you in it, thinking there was more at the end of this experience if you just gave them more time. And in between, you kept giving and giving and giving. And then you look up and you're like, hey, hey, hello. Remember when you said you were going to do this, you were going to do that, and do this and that. I mean, and this is them. I mean, I sounded like the Tasmanian devil. And I'm just thinking like the Tasmanian devil just came in. As soon as you start bringing up the issues of what they said they were going to do, they just start like a whirlwind of chaos and destruction just happened in the relationship. Y'all remember the Tasmanian devil from Looney Tunes? And it made the situation worse because you started seeing a side of this person that you didn't expect. So that for me to get that Tasmanian devil like image in my mind, because I'm just getting, I'm channeling y'all. I'm channeling. This person could have like anger issues, or like they go from a 0 to 1,000 real quick, or they switch up on you when they're triggered. Like it's something going on with that. And you're just like, what the heck just happened? But you wouldn't know how much this person cares about you because they just did a horrible job with how they treated you. And if this person were to be honest with you, Sagittarius, about who they really are, this is a broke, busted, and disgusted individual. Literally. They came and finessed you for a come up. They came and finessed you for a come up. They didn't come to you intentionally for love. The game was to go like this. I'm going to come in, I'm going to pretend to be hubby, wifey material, knowing that I can't quite live up to that expectation because I don't have much to offer, but I'm going to do a lot of future faking and telling Sagittarius I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, elemental P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y. I'm being dramatic, but literally, it was always something. It was always something. Can we get to the point? You never saw it. Because their psychology was all about obtaining what it is you had to offer. Remember, I said you were being very generous. You gave this person way more than they deserved. Thus, that was the big spiritual lesson here. Never do this again. Never do it again because they're going to try it. They're going to try to come back. A lot of you Sagittarius, unfortunately, know what I'm saying is facts. A lot of you in the comments are saying, yes, yep, so true, yep. And Lokabuchi, that's why he got cut off. Marissa says, absolutely right. However, you still question, should I, shouldn't I? Should I, shouldn't I? I mean, I know they hurt me, but maybe they can change. Listen, I'm getting two storylines. I'm getting two storylines, so stay with me, Sagittarius. Some of you guys are going to communicate with this person, okay? They're going to reach out. You're going to hear them out. And then you're going to see, oh, damn, I wasted my time. Once again, Mika was right. I should have stayed away from this fool. They was playing me. They playing me again. Others of you are not even going to entertain the foolery because you already know what time it is. Because you've seen it. You're very intentional and clear. Either way, it's just not gonna work. It's just not gonna work, Saggy. So don't why waste your time? Well, you don't know. It's almost like you just kind of need the proof to see for some of you. What is this person's intentions? Yeah. Come in to help me up, help me get up off my feet. I'm struggling right now, Sagittarius. I need your help. Help me, please. I need your help. That's all I'm thinking about. Sagittarius is a good place for me to rest my head, to land, to entertain, because it's something about a lot of you Sagittarius, y'all are big money. And if you don't know what big money is, it's like a slang term for you are somebody that's doing well for yourself and they look at you as somebody that they can come in and get money from. So they're like, shoot, let me go ahead and slide on into Sagittarius's DMs. Hell, cause shoot, that's big money over there. That big money over there. Listen, and this person broke, busted, and disgusted. Date your wage. Do not go and be a shelter, a a you know what I'm saying. Don't help the needy. They need to help themselves. This is grown folks we talking about. This ain't children. This is grown folks. Miriam says, exactly. I was used for 4 years. It's enough now. They reached out when they are there. They reach out only when they're in some that's what I'm saying. When they need your help. You big money. Yep. Blue Sea says, certainly. 6 figures. Yeah, you big money. You big money, girl. All right, that's what I got for you, Sagittarius. Nobody got time for this fool. They could be an Aries, a Pisces, a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. That's predominantly the energy coming through in this. A Libra, an Aquarius, Gemini. Man, man, oh man. Woo! Capricorn's next. Locapucci says, good read on point. Thank you, boo. Big shout out to all of those coming on this live. If you have not hit the like button, what are you doing? Hit the like button. Also hit subscribe. It's absolutely free. Absolutely free. Absolutely free. And it's a great way to energetically donate to the channel. So anytime you come and tune into these readings, I'm able to connect with your energy more and more. And the more you interact in the live chat too, increases your chances of winning my personal reading giveaway. That's right. Every single month, I do give away a free personal reading to one lucky subscriber just by you being a loyal subscriber, interacting in the live chat, leaving comments, what have you. So, if you are one of those people that have watched me regularly and have interacted and really kind of contributed to the community, please go ahead and submit your absolutely free entry to my giveaway. To do that, you visit my website, go to giveaway, and submit your entry. Remember, the winner is announced at the end of every single month. And if you do not claim your prize within 24 hours of the announcement, you forfeit your prize. So make sure you don't miss out on that opportunity. Always stay in tune, hit that notification bell so you don't miss when I go live or post something, especially if you're doing that giveaway. Thank you again, all, for joining this beautiful community if you're new here. And let's go to Capricorn now. Yeah. Hey, Vincent. Alyssa is a Cappy Rising. Love you too, Local Poochie. Thank you so much for always supporting the channel. And like I say, I appreciate you, girl. I'm so glad you enjoyed your Mother's Day care packet that I sent you. And the video was so cute. I'm glad you enjoyed it, though. Just a little something, something, yeah. Here we go, Capricorn. Let's do this. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Who would like to talk to Capricorn in love and romance right now in this moment? We have the Nine of Pentacles, the Tower, the Empress. Underneath the deck, we have Temperance in the reverse and the Magician, as well as the Six of Cups. Okay, so this is someone who's single. Definitely who's single. Um, and I'm getting that they have been going through a lot underneath the surface that doesn't meet the naked eye. So it doesn't matter if this person may come across as single, solid, independent. I think this is somebody that kind of self-sabotage opportunities with people, especially good people, because they do kind of like their singlehood. I think it's a safe place for them to be. And I think they're also scared to let go of what they worked so hard to create. So I wonder why they want to talk to you, though. Let's see. I think they just want to see where things can go between you two because they feel like this boundary that you have going on in your energy is a bit much. I think you have this boundary because this person wanted to be single or they wanted to live a single man or woman lifestyle. And that kind of stressed you out and you really didn't understand it. Like, why did this person treat me this way? Why are they pushing me away? Why are they acting like they don't want to commit? Well, they don't want to sacrifice their independence. It may have something to do with their money or their stability. They feel like if they get in a relationship, people can take that away from them. So this is almost like a test for them. It's like a opportunity to see where things can potentially go between you two. They're not saying, yes, I'm talking to you because I want a relationship. And they're not saying, no, I don't want a relationship. They're just saying, let's just see. Let's see if I can have a chance to get Capricorn to drop their guard because you seem very guarded and they don't like this boundary you're putting up. Kim says, but I'm keeping my boundaries up. And this person can't blame you. I'm gonna be honest with you, Capricorn. It's kind of a weird energy to read because they don't blame you for acting this way. They know that they kind of taken things a little bit too far with you and maybe have led you on and not been totally honest with you about what they're trying to achieve here or with you in the past. Some of you guys may have found out or will find out that this person's married or in another relationship. Or you could have been married to this person or been in a long-term relationship with this person. Either way, no matter if you are the third party or the person that was in a long-term committed relationship or marriage with this person, they just again don't necessarily want to be locked down. So I think you secretly have began to work on not feeling so deeply in love with this person like you did before. You're learning to emotionally detach yourself, in other words. Yeah, you're learning to emotionally detach. Tell me more about this Empress energy. So, if there's a third party, they're looking at this third party as something that is not sustainable and is just kind of like something that they can entertain for the time being. But then when it comes to you, you're another opportunity that they're considering. So I don't know if you know about this, but this is like somebody that's trying to decide who they want to be with. So what are their intentions with Capricorn ultimately? Because this person is like really getting on my nerves in a real way. All right, Knight of Cups and the Star. So they're hoping that their charm, asking you on a date, extending an olive branch, talking to you is going to work their magic to kind of keep you in communication is the word, because they don't trust relationships. This person has a huge fear of commitment, big time. So they like the benefits of a relationship, but they don't want to lose their singlehood identity. So this is somebody who would like string people along and never really marry them or stay in a committed relationship with them. Or they'll tell people, yeah, I'll be in a relationship with you, but they still operate like a single man or woman, like something like that. So when it comes to you, they're just still wanting to date with you and be with you to kind of just, of course, like because things are not working out with other person here, just to get, waste some time, pass the time, get some attention, have a little fun, but no strings attached, please. I'm over it, y'all. My head is hurting. This person could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, a Scorpio, an Aries, Leo, Sag, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Claudia says, Mika, we didn't even get past the first date. He is completely insane and happily single. Listen, this person is insane. This person needs to go get checked out for real. I agree with you, Claudia. Something ain't right with this person. And this is where I tell y'all all the time, if it walk like a duck, quack like a duck, it's a duck. Don't ignore the red flags, y'all. You will save yourself years of pain and disappointment by dodging bullets like this. Okay, let them, if they want to be wild, single, and free, let them be for the streets. That's what I say. And go find you somebody who's on the same maturity level that you're on. You know? Claudia says, I agree 100%. Telling you. Shit. All right, Aquarius. You're up. Aqua Gang. Where you at? Aqua Gang in this thing. Phoenix Rising is here. Chosen 11234 is in the building. All right, Aquarius. Let's see what we got. Kiana representing H-Town. I'm on the H-Town. Coming down. Coming down. H-Town. Coming down. So this is my ish. Bow down, bitches. Bow down, bitches. Bow down, bitches. Crown. Bow down, bitches. Bow. Oh, just go with it, Aquarius. You know, we will break out with a random song. Random. It's an Aquarius thing. The other folks won't understand. We be in our own little spaceship getting it. Bow down, bitches. Bow down. Okay, I'm sorry, Aquarius. Here we go. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Aquarius. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Who is the person that wants to talk to Aquarius right now in this moment? In love and romance. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. The Empress. Knight of Wands in the reverse. Underneath the deck, King of Swords, Seven of Swords in the reverse. And the Page of Cups. Get ready to laugh, Aquarius. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Somebody played themselves big time. They played themselves big time. They feel like a fool. It's a fumble Empress. You feel me? They feel like they have fumbled an Empress or an Emperor. That's you. Everything that they wanted in a man or a woman, they push it away. They weren't being a team player. And as a result, they know they screwed themselves. King of Swords, Seven of Swords in reverse, and the Page of Cups. So I'm so sorry. Pretty please, Aquarius, please forgive me. Fix your face, Aquarius. Fix your face. Fix your face. You already know. Listen. If this is your reading, what did it for this person was no matter how amazing you were, no matter how much they saw, everything that they prayed for in you, they were scared of walking down that aisle. They were scared of commitment. They were scared of hanging up their player hat. So all they can do is sit back now and be like, damn, man. I can be laid up with Aquarius right now. Aquarius is pretty dope. Aquarius had me. Aquarius was all the things. Abundant, stable, beautiful, handsome, strong, independent. Aquarius was a rare gem, a diamond in the rough. Now, I know you're wondering, okay, Mika, if this person feels all these things for me, if this person has all these ideas in their mind as to me being all this wonderful empress, emperor, blue, blase, blase, what the hell? What in the hell? Well, I'm gonna tell you what it is. This person was scared and terrified of what their life would look like to be with someone like you and not being good enough. And you end up leaving them, cheat on them, um, betraying them. So this is someone who doesn't stick around for long with the Knight of Wands in reverse. Right when things get super serious, self-sabotage, they was gone. Or they start doing things to self-sabotage the relationship with you. and pushed you away. And this is where this person is feeling like, you know what, I need to really kind of fix this issue because I can't stop thinking about being with Aquarius. Like this person tried to shake you off, try to move on, and it's just too much to bear. There's too much, way too much. It's too much to hold off from the Aquarius that I love. Now, you Aquarius, your energy is quite different. As the Empress or an Emperor, you demand respect. You demand this person to come correct or get lost. They made their bed so they can lay in it. Not your problem. They had a choice and you closed the door when they walked out the door. Wrong sign to think that Aquarius is going to chase. Wrong sign. When an Aquarius feels you pushing Aquarius away or rejecting or walking away, it's a bet. We match energy. You want to act like you don't care? We don't care no more. Feelings go off, heart goes cold, and then you want to say, we the problem. Okay, then. Even though you feel like you had no choice because this person kept like had your hands tied, you couldn't allow yourself to stay in a relationship where you were disrespected, because this is about respect. Period. Point blank, period. Respect. After all you've done as an Empress, no matter the gender, male or female, you gave this person plenty of times to get their crap together. And they have chosen to play in your face so they can kick rocks with sandals on. Deuces. But this little sexy devil that you guys are trying to detach from, it's taking some time. You know, that little sexy devil. It was a very unhealthy relationship. And to be honest, you being an Empress did not have any place in the energy with a Knight of Wands. A Knight of Wands with an Empress? Mm, mm, mm. Yeah. Aquarius, you was reaching a little lower. You was going a little low. You was going to the gutter. Going to the gutter. Going to the streets. Let's call a spade a spade. And now that you have enough clarity, because I believe this relationship stayed, you stayed in it so long because you were trying to give this person the benefit of the doubt. You were trying to just dot your I's, cross your T's. Some people call it, oh, you were stringing people along, wasting their time. No, you were trying to make sure before you let this fool go and dig their own grave and give them enough rope to hang themselves, that you know for sure that this person is who you believe they are. That they for the streets. And that's where you put them. You said, oh, the streets is calling. There's the dough. And it is what it is. It was definitely a downgrade. I agree, Angel Eyes. That's what I feel like. It was something that Aquarius, you got to learn. You cannot lower your standards to be with somebody. like this because you're going to keep hurting yourself. You're going to be disappointed because you're trying to get somebody to rise up to be something they're not. And I think that's the spiritual significance here. Yeah. Yep. ET says, wow, you got it on point. He said, I messed up for other women, not even giving the time of day anymore. Thanks, blessing. Yep, you're very welcome. So, what is this person's next action then? Justice and the Knight of Pentacles. They're going to gradually but surely come around to try to make things right with you, but it's going to take so long. Like by the time this person comes around to realize what they lost, you probably would have already been entertaining someone else, booed up in another relationship. Some of y'all already married or going about your business. Yeah, that's when they realize they can't afford to lose you to someone else. They're bad. That's not your problem, Aquarius. That's not your problem. They could be a Sagittarius, an Aquarius, a Capricorn, a Pisces, a Taurus, a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini. All right, Aquarius, hang in there. Keep your head up. What a read, y'all. What a read. Lily says, my fiance is an Aquarius. He's on drugs and he doesn't want anything in life. He's depressed, can't talk to him to save my life. No conversation. Girl, track shoes. You said addictions, drugs, time to run. Time to get your purse right there. Track star. Do you hear me? Put that purse on that shoulder and dip on out. Because a person that is on any kind of addiction, drugs, alcohol, corn. Change the C to a P, corn, because we on YouTube. I can only use certain words. I don't want to be triggered by AI. If they're on that corn, if they're addicted to the streets and other women and all that other stuff, time to go. And go find you a real man that can actually do something for you, because an addict can do nothing for you but waste your time, take from you, rob you of your joy and peace, take your finances and bring you down with them. You want someone, a man, to come into your life to provide, to protect, to lift you up, to make you feel safe and bring something to the table. Ladies, stay woke. Let me plug up my purse, y'all. All right, I plugged in my purse. There we go. All right, Pisces. Lily says, you're right. Yeah, it's hard though. Like, I get it. I totally get it. When you love someone, you love that person. And it's not easy to just walk away from somebody you love. But you got to think about, what does it mean if you were to stay versus if you were to leave? Like, does the cons outweigh the pros, or does the pros outweigh the cons? Always consider you first, beloved. Ladies, always, always. If you don't take anything from this channel, y'all go ahead and hit subscribe. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the like button. If you don't take anything from my readings, always consider you first, because I know you good. You gonna do the right thing. That's why you're here. You're part of a higher collective with a higher frequency, but you have to always say God first, myself second, then my spouse, not my boyfriend, not my situationship, not my person wasting my time, spouse. So if that person ain't committed to you and they're not your spouse, then okay, they fall in line after your children. That's the divine order. Do you understand? God first, you, your spouse, if you're not married, then your children, and then your person. Stop waving the 10 of swords. That's not the 10 of swords, babe. That is the 9 of swords. Learn. Let me be quiet. Come on, Pisces. Let's do this. That's the 9 of swords, not the 10 of swords. Pisces. Hey, Zelda. Thank you so much, ET, for the floating hearts. No, now, Keisha, don't be out at a bar, girl. Okay, okay. No, now, girl. I bet you all cute and stuff, Keisha. Okay, girl. Listen, y'all got to get outside. It's feeling too good outside nowadays. Y'all looking cute or whatever. Why are you at the house on a Friday night? Listen, get your rump out the house and then on the way to go have fun, tune in to Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance. On the way home, tune in to Mika Divine Spiritual Guidance. Get out the house, collective. All of my single and ready, you got to be out there. You got to be seen. You got to be known. They're not going to know you exist if you at the house. Kimberly said, I'm outside barefoot. That's a start. You stepped outside. You got some fresh air. That's a start. Keep going, y'all. Go ahead, Keisha. We rooting for you, girl. Woo, woo, woo. All right, Pisces. Last but not least, let's do this. Tierra says the wicked and ratchet is outside. Well, listen, it depends on the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to be honest with you, Tierra. Not everything is wicked and ratchet. You have to find activities, you got to find things that are more your speed. I had a video call with a client earlier today, and we were having a conversation about finding your passions, hobbies, things you enjoy. And that's a big thing I talk about on the channel as well. Find things that fulfill you. If you like to play tennis, go and play tennis. Go to the place where you can play tennis. If you like to go to the gym, go to the gym. If you like to go fishing, go fishing. If you like your dog, take your dog to the dog park. You say outside. I'm not saying you got to go to the club. You ain't got to go to no lounge. You just need to be seen. And when you are outside, look approachable. Smile, wave, hi. Somebody talk to you. Hello. Get off of the dating apps and actually interact with humans. Humans. All right. But there are actually people out there that are trash. So use your discernment. But you got to just go out there and have fun. Live your life. Go out there like Keisha with your friends. Go out there with family. Just do stuff. Even go by yourself. If you're single, and you don't have friends that like to go out, just go by yourself. Go and do stuff by yourself. Go to the movies by yourself. Take yourself on a date and go out to eat by yourself. I do it all the time. I can care. I'm an Aquarius. I really can care less. If you like to go ride your bike, go get on your bike and ride it around a trail. And you never know, you might see some fine brother riding his bike, and then y'all start talking, and boom, fireworks. You never know. Yeah. And then when you see earthlings amongst us, start a conversation. Hey, how you doing? Don't be scared. All right, let's do this, Pisces. And then I'm going to get off of this thing. It's 10 o'clock, but I haven't eaten anything since noon. So I'm going to have a late night snack. I don't know what I'm going to eat, but I'm going to eat something and go to bed. Here we go, Pisces. What are you guys cooking for dinner? Y'all give me some inspiration on what I can cook this weekend. By the way, I love to cook. So y'all give me some ideas of some delicious meals in the chat. If you're in the chat and you cook, give me some stuff you guys plan to cook tonight or this weekend. I need some ideas. Here we go, Pisces. Spirit, tell me a little bit about Pisces. Sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. Who is the person that would like to talk to Pisces romantically in love and romance right now in this moment? We have the Chariot, Temperance, the Seven of Wands. Underneath the deck, we have the Page of Cups and the Ace of Cups. This could be somebody at a distance that wants to come towards you, travel towards you, drive towards you, um, try to make contact with you through like transportation in some type of way coming towards you. And they want to present a love offer. Yeah, they want to present a love offer. And they're going to let you know like they don't know where they stand with you. So this is like a work in progress. So just give them a chance. Like, please give me a chance. I don't want us to fight. I don't want us to argue. I don't want us to have any more issues. So this could be somebody that you are broken up with or not talking to or not interacting with, and they want to really work on things with you. You know, it breaks their heart to be away from you, Pisces. And they still have a lot of desire, like passion. I'm getting a lot of sexual energy from this person as well when it comes to you, a lot of attraction. But I'm not getting this person saying, like, let's get married tomorrow. I'm getting them say, let's just work on establishing a new start and let's see where it goes because they don't want to be rejected by you. That is their biggest fear. Hey, free Leo Sag, fire Leo Sag. The thing about your energy is you have given this person ample time to reach out and say something. And a lot of you right now, Pisces, could be actually talking to someone else. So you're not in a space right now to be totally um, vulnerable and open to their offer anyway, because you're busy communicating. I don't know if you're dating or talking or trying to get to know someone else. This new person you're talking to, I feel like is kind of like a friend first more than anything. You're still kind of like in the friendly, hanging out, dating phase. And you're doing this like secretly, like hush hush. Yeah, you're looking for a better opportunity. You don't feel like this person can give you what you need. Even though you still have feelings for this person, I really feel like there is a lot of you Pisces that just don't feel like this person meets the mark. So you're going to go find something else better. What is this past person's intentions moving forward? Because they're coming towards you. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Two of Cups. So they're going to repeat the same type of relationship cycle you've seen thus far. Nothing's changed. So you're kind of dodging a bullet by moving on. Um, I think this person knows that they don't necessarily want anything serious right now. All they can give you is just opportunity to explore where things can go. And that key seems to be a consistent theme with them and when it comes to you. But that is the thing you don't like, being strung along or feeling like this person isn't wanting to commit. So I just don't see you really entertaining this, even though your heart is still in it. There's still some emotional ties you have attached to this person, but not enough to sustain you being in this for long. Yeah. I think you're actually feeling so much better um, that you've started to look at the situation for what it is. I think it actually also inspired you to be stronger and resilient. You're still learning how to heal and grow and be the best version of yourself. But I also see you feeling empowered to move forward. There's something very significant about this experience was necessary to get you to the next spiritual level, which is a great thing. Anything else? Yeah, and you're going to do everything you can to protect that. So with the Knight of Swords in reverse, I think you'll kind of like do what you can to avoid this person, but you may still kind of somewhat keep tabs on them just to kind of, be nosy, but you're not really trying to entertain it. This person could be a Cancer, an Aries, Leo, Sag, a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Aries. Okay, that's the read. I think that is all the messages you guys needed to hear. So I hope you guys enjoyed the reading for sure. Don't forget that I do offer personal readings at my website, Nika Divine Spiritual Guidance. So if you are interested in booking a personal reading, click on the link down in the description box below. On every single video, you'll find it there. You can also find it in the pinned comments. And if you're just now joining us on this live, no worries. I'll be back in a few moments to put the timestamps for every single sign, including our little TED Talk. So that way you can go back and replay any portion of today's reading that you missed. Big shout out to our Soul Tribe members. Thank you so much for your continued support. A big shout out to Fire, Leo Sag, Loca Poochie, Cassandra. I think there was somebody else, Keisha. It's a lot of the Soul Tribe members that came on today. Who else I'm missing? I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. Big shout out to also Kim, who hung out with us all evening. Thank you, Kim, for your support. And I do hope that you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, don't forget, big step, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all on the next one. God bless. Take care.